What's up, everybody? Wardrobe, itinerant, Todd, all that business. Hey, so here we are, Poland Defiant, turn 4. Is that right? Yes, turn 4. I would say generally a good turn for the Germans. The Polish did have an interesting thing down here. This cavalry kind of went up and eliminated a unit out of there. I think the Orange's plan now is just to start moving back and then probably move up to here. Because this guy's can't really do much because this guy's way up here as command. So we'll stay on this side of the command. These guys made some progress, flipped them over, but again, just the towns, it's just the villages, it's crazy. So he didn't have to retreat, so he's still there. Now he's here, so that tank is stuck, kind of, we'll call it out, kind of fuel supplies are running low or something, so he can't move up after this because he had to stay here because these guys are slowly whittling down these guys. They got rid of the one unit that popped out here to defend them across the river, but they got a good attack. They'll come up here the next turn. It'll be a 9-1 attack. Should work out. Fortunately, for the Germans, these guys didn't activate. These guys did. They kind of just reinforced. They did move their headquarters back, so it didn't get taken over because that would have been bad for the Polish. So they're kind of reinforcing here. These guys also didn't get a command. 8th Army did some good things, kind of swooped around here, grabbed them some more independence. I think they're going to kind of just sweep around this side, kind of isolate these guys, maybe spread out, isolate, and start getting some out of supply markers. These guys kind of worked together and eliminated some defense here, so now these guys will swing down and around. I don't think they'll take Lodz. They're going to need some help with that. I'm not sure what to do with this unit here. This is 10th Army, I think. So they're making some progress. Wait, did they take another town? Or did I already have that? I see. Yeah, I already got that one. So, but they did create a unit out of supply here. It's kind of getting isolated. I can't decide if I want to kind of line them up here and again isolate these guys so that these guys can kind of get rid of all this defense here. Isolate them. That'll be 2 turns though. They'll keep fighting them and see. He was able to move back and get with some guys. And then I did a smart thing accidentally. A smart thing and a dumb thing here. One, I put air interdiction here. I'm not really clear how to use air interdiction. Like, what's the best use for it? So, but I put it here for some reason. I didn't want the tank to move, and I didn't want to affect my guys. But what I ended up doing is I could have got up here and attacked them with a lot of units, but they were out of... It affects the Germans too. Anyway, but the cool thing is I moved this guy to the side just to start moving around him, and it turned out to isolate him because he got a supply again. So then he moved in here and got supply again, and he moved over here and put him out of supply. So that's good. So his attack's weakened. Now this was interesting down here on this side. This I kind of wish I could get rid of this command counter because this is useless. This guy's useless. So he was here. He was here, I think. Yeah. And I thought, I got to do something. I got to move or do something. Because I couldn't move because I only had 3 and I was surrounded. So and this tank wasn't here. So I attacked at 2-1 and I had to retreat. I had to retreat into enemy zone of control, so I flipped. You know what? I have to check that. Yeah, he had to flip it into... Sorry about that move there. So these guys were out of command. They lost their unit, but I got a new command, Lodl. So I moved him over here, so now he'll command this unit. So they got some command back. That's really good for that unit. So basically, they really strengthened this up, and they'll be ready to... Did I get to attack? Huh. I think I just got to move a bunch of stuff around. I didn't get to attack yet. So, but if anything, I'm holding them at bay. I'll probably put a unit there to hold them and then just kind of defend here against, the inevitable horde. So, all right, that's that. It's interesting trying to figure out what to do with the limited units you have, but that was turn 4. Nothing, the Polish still have all the commands. Well, they don't lose commands. Germans have all the commands they need, and we're moving on to turn 4. See ya. Turn 5.